Good morning, guys. So, morning drink. We've got 24 grams of daily from ESN. Then we've got 5 grams of glutamine, as daily already has 5 grams in. And then we have 7 grams of creatine from ESN, because the daily also has creatine in there as well. And then here is my fasted blood glucose. So I'm doing this every single check-in day, just to monitor my levels. So obviously my thing is here, ready to sort of prick myself, and then my reading is here. Once I've done this, I'm going to give this a shake, and I'm going to get out on my morning walk. So I will see you guys there.
Morning, guys. Hope you're well. So today is a leg day, and I'm going to do a full day of eating for you guys. So very exciting. I'm going to take you guys through exactly what my diet is looking like now, 4 weeks into my reverse phase. I'm well and truly into the off season now. So I've just taken my check-in shots, just took my fasted blood glucose reading, which you would have seen, and obviously my body weight this morning, which was 175.2 pounds, which is 2 pounds up from last week. Now, food isn't necessarily high per day, but my body is fucking growing, and my body is gaining pretty much about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds per week. But the composition isn't changing; it's just fullness, and the training performance is skyrocketing every single week. So it's not something I'm going to complain about. But yeah, obviously just out on the morning walk as usual, just 15 minutes, step around the block, get back, and then I'll make meal one. But today, yeah, we've got a videographer booked today, so I'm filming with Chris today for legs, which will be very good. Obviously that will be a separate video, and that will probably come out maybe a week or two from this, but this is going to be an epic video, and I can't wait to sort of capture my training in like a proper sort of video. So there'll be a little bit of talking, but majority is just going to be me training, and me showing you guys how I train and sort of what works best for me. But yeah, obviously I'll catch you guys in the kitchen. One going down. So same as always, 150 egg whites, 1 whole egg, 50 grams of peppers, 150 grams of sourdough, 1 whole egg from Burford Browns. Then my morning supplements, we've got magnesium, digestive enzymes, and omega-3, and then vitamin K2, D3 as well, all from ESN. Obviously you can use code Harley to save a checkout. And then we've got 50 grams of pineapple as well. So pretty much having fruit with it. Well, I'm having fruit with every single meal. Just obviously aid digestion, but also just get all the micros in I need as well. But yeah, gonna get stuck in. It is currently 7:30, and then go for a walk after this. And then it is Sunday coffee with Karina, which I'll catch you there.
Doesn't get better than this. So just getting my post-workout ready. 140 grams of rice pudding. This is actually the 3rd time I've tried it, and it is very good. So 140 grams there, and then we're going to add in pretty much about 290 grams of water, and then 2 grams of pink salt from obviously daily 8 grams allowance. So let's add a little bit more salt in there. And then the key here, just like cream of rice, is just whisk, and this is sort of the consistency that you're looking for. Sort of want it to look like that, and then just gonna whack it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and then it'll be pretty much ready. Just add your weight, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge, ready for my post-workout meal today.
3 hours later.
Definitely have to remake that.
All right, so pre-workout time, guys. So a little bit of makeshift today because someone has ate all the bananas. So I had to actually replace my banana with pineapple, and then I'm going to put a little bit of honey on this as well. So obviously pineapple is like 9 grams of carbs per 100 grams, whereas banana is like 20. So I'm just going to add 10 grams of honey onto here. So in this, we've got 125 grams of raw weight jasmine rice, 175 grams of chicken breast with 2 grams of pink salt on, 100 grams of pineapple, and 15 grams of 85% dark chocolate. You'll see in this meal there's no veg, and that's because pre-legs I like to sort of bring veg a little bit down, just so it can sort of digest as quick as possible and my gut is clear as possible going into this session. And then intra and pre-workout. So my intra currently is here. So we've got 20 grams of aminos. These are fresh cherry. 20 grams of cyclodextrin, 10 grams of glutamine, 10 grams of creatine, and then my pre-workout today is Crank Pro, and then I'll take a black coffee on the way as well. So yeah, there's 2 grams of pink salt here. Gonna eat this, and then my post-workout is in the freezer, which I'll show you guys once it's actually post-workout time. But yeah, gonna eat this now. Super up for today's session. Super up for today's session. It's gonna be a fucking good one. Can't wait to get in there and get just stuck into this session. This is the session for me. This is the biggest session of the week. Like I love this session. So yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be a good one. And obviously we're recording with Chris today, so obviously when that comes out, this is gonna be a fucking movie. So I'll see you guys probably either at the gym or post workout.
Right guys, so post-workout time. We have got 140 grams of ESN rice pudding, 2 grams of pink salt, 60 grams of designer whey. Today we are trying Leon's cereal flavor. And then 1 cup digestive enzyme, 1 cup magnesium immediately post-workout. And then obviously 100 grams of raspberries as well. So obviously rice pudding is sort of like a mix of cream of rice, oats. It just sits a shit ton better, like it sits really nice in the gut. Obviously you can get all of these from ESN with my code Harley. Obviously that will save you at checkout and also support me as well. Obviously I do eat this at the gym, so I thought I'd just record it whilst I'm at home. And then the next time I see you guys will be at the gym. So pre-workout is down, post-workout is ready, intra-workout and pre-workout are ready to go. So now it's time to fucking train. So up for today's session. It's gonna be immense. Post-workout after an immense leg day. 140 rice pudding, 100 berries, 60 whey, 1 magnesium and 1 digestive enzyme as well. Let's go. So that was an amazing leg day. Recorded for YouTube as well. Some massive numbers. Alright, so meal number 4 going down. 75 jasmine rice, raw weight, 175 grams of chicken, 100 grams of veg. So in here we got peppers and mushrooms, 10 grams of ketchup, and then 100 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of pineapple, and then again 1 cup magnesium, 1 cup digestive enzyme. So I'm gonna eat this. Just watching the Italy Pro right now as well. Also looks absolutely insane. Much better than I expected, to be honest. So gonna get back, torch that whilst I eat this, and then I'll catch you guys at meal number 5. So we are on 256 protein, 53 gram of fat, and then 510 carb as well. And then on rest days, we are running 258 protein, 74 fat, 356 grams of carbs as well. So the calories about 3k on a training rest day, calories about 3.5 on a training day as well. Now cardio is still in at 30 minutes every single rest day, and then we're doing 12k steps across the day anyway, which is daily, which is no problem. I like to be a little bit more active, especially when sort of I'm pushing up. You see a lot of people go into their push-up phases, and to be honest, they actually bring down their steps a little bit just because they're struggling to eat. But the thing is, when you bring down your expenditure, your appetite is also going to come down with that. So keeping expenditure high, keeping cardio in, not only for the benefits from cardio, the benefits from high expenditure, it's also going to help with appetite regulation as well. The more you're burning, the more your appetite is going to be sort of on fire. Plus, obviously, the benefits that are going to come with keeping cardio in year round, not just steps. But yeah, obviously that is the current setup. So obviously the next video will be legs. That was today's session. Obviously any feedback on this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next week. Well, no, this isn't even the outro because I've got to make my final meal. So yeah. So part 1 of the nightcap. 12 grams of sleep from ESN. So I'm going to shake that up now, and then I'm going to give that a drink. And then the second part of the nightcap is getting the final meal ready. So these are Karina's oats, a little bit sort of less than me. That's about 50 grams. And then I've got 100 grams. So with ESN whey, it does sort of, it's like an ISO. It waters down a little bit. So you want to make your oats a little bit thicker. But now I'm going to get this mixed in, and I'll catch you in about 2 minutes once they are both ready, and I'll run you through the meal. 50 grams, because if your meal plan says 50 grams, you do 50 grams. Again, using Leon cereal. This is immense. Probably the best protein powder I've ever tried. All right, meal number 5 going down. A little bit of cinnamon on top. So, 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of berries, 50 grams of designer whey, and then 10 grams of almond butter. Now, I'll switch between almond butter and dark chocolate for my fats in my oats. But today, I like almond butter, so we went with almond butter, and then Karina's got 50 oats, 30 whey, like fucking 20 grams almond butter, and then like a handful of berries. And then with this, obviously my sleep, and then digestive and magnesium as well. So I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna go for a little stroll, and then it is bedtime. But first, a little taste test. All right, so prime is on, oats are required. Give us a little taste test. Let's see how good they are.
They're nice.
They are nice. 10-10. All right, phone time off, walk, and then